Hello and welcome in to another edition of recent CD pickups. Now, this stack is a bit smaller from the last couple, but yeah, I just haven't been getting as much stuff recently. So yeah, let's get into it. Mostly cooler stuff, some not so cool stuff. I guess I don't know. First of all, I've got Public Enemy's Revolverlution, which came out in 2002. This is a really weird release by them. It's some of it's new songs and some of it's like old, like live performances and like remixes of old songs and stuff. I don't really like it that much. I only got it for £2. That's why I got it. It used to go, it tends to go for a little bit more than that, which is why I got it. But yeah, it's really not that good. Some of the new songs are decent. You know, the actual Revolution song is pretty good. Nowadays with Professor Griff, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's a couple of other decent songs on there, but like the remixes are pretty crap, and the live performances just are so redundant. I just don't, you know what I mean? If I wanted to listen or watch Public Enemy live, I would just go do that on YouTube or something. Or I'm sure there's DVDs of them out there, so it's like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, not the biggest fan of this, but like for £2, I couldn't really say no. Public Enemy in the 2000s and beyond, kind of hit and miss, and this is a bit of a, I would say it's a miss. So yeah, the next one is Silly Cell, Deep Conversation. This is came out in 2000. This is his first album after he either got dropped or left Jive. This is on his own label, Real Side Records. When this album started off, I actually thought it was pretty good. It was actually a nice surprise. I was like, oh, it starts off pretty strong. There's some of Dub C at the start, and track three, the game ain't blind. Like that's a pretty good sort of G funk kind of song, and you think, wow, this is gonna be pretty good. It has like a good sort of doesn't really sound like the 2000s to begin with. It's like really groovy G funk stuff, but as the album goes on, it's very hit and miss. It's like some of the songs are quite good and some of them are terrible. Broken Home, that's just awful. And then the last song, um, track 13, Listen to My Nine, he takes the BDP hook for 9mm goes bang. Like completely, he doesn't do anything different with it. What da da da, what da 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 ding. Hey, listen to my 9mm go bang. He does that exactly. Oh my goodness gracious me, Sally Cell, you're better than this. You can make more creative hooks. You don't have to delve into like it's not like it's an obscure hook that no one knows. Like that's a classic hook. Everyone knows that. Oh my god. But yeah, not brilliant. But this tends, like I said, well, not like I said, but this tends to go for a little bit more money. But I got it cheap off Amazon, so yeah, one of those ones. I wouldn't have bought it any otherwise if it wasn't like really cheap. But yeah, glad to have this, I suppose. This is an album that I wanted to get for a while, and it is Willie D Play With Your Mama, which came out in 1994. I can't remember if I told this story in the last video or not, but when I was going, I originally had ordered this album before on Amazon, and they ended up canceling my order. And out of frustration, I'm going out like a soldier today, which I really like that album. I really like this album too. Actually, this is a very good album. It's a bit more what's the word? A bit more laid back compared to I'm Going Out Like a Soldier, but it's also I think it's more cohesive, and I think it's just a better album. And yeah, maybe it's not better, but I think a lot of people would prefer this album. But I love Willie D when he's really over the top and just kind of going for it. That you definitely get some of that here. It's a good mix of like braggadocious stuff along with like some like conscious, political rhymes. Willie D, very underrated, very slept on. Both just him in general and his contributions to the Ghetto Boys and stuff like that. Like he wrote a lot of those like big Ghetto Boys songs back in the day and stuff like that. This is most well known for the song "Play with Your Mama," which was a single, and it features Ice Cube, and it has a music video as well. And you see, like Mac 10 has a cameo in it, and you can see that Willie D's wearing a KD T-shirt. KD was on Lynch Mob Records at the time, so maybe that was the deal. Ice Cube's like, yeah, I'll feature on your song as long as you wear this KD T-shirt. I don't know. That's that's just my imagination running wild. Um, yeah, so really happy to have this. That yeah, very good album. This one I'm super super happy to get. It is Koji Rap and DJ Polo's Live and Let Die. I got this for 6.99. Believe it or not, it tends to go for silly money. Either this is the original one. As far as I know, I think it's the original one. I know Traffic Entertainment did a big reissue in 2008, I believe. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. They did a big reissue, and it's like a double disc thing and everything. And I think it comes in a digipack as well. But even that is like out of print. I think my homie Mike Sears, go check out his channel if you haven't. Really fantastic channel. Um, he was saying, he went on the underground hip hop. When that Rose Traffic Entertainment releases first came out, and they sold out like that, and it annoys me. It's like, why don't they reissue it again? It's not like it's some obscure thing that no one cares about. It's not like that Skinny Boys album I bought a couple of weeks ago. It's like some obscure album that most people don't really care about. It's like it's Koji Rap, and like these first three albums are like gold dust. You can't really get them. I'm so happy to get this. I really, really, really like this album. Most well known for the songs "On the Run" and "Nil Street Blues." The "On the Run," the music video version is different from the one on the album, but I like both. And yeah, really good album. Number one for Bullet with Big Daddy Kane, that's awesome. Train Robbery, that's really a lot of the lyrics in this are full on, and I like that about it. What else is on here? Two to the Head featuring Scarface, Bushwick Bill, and Ice Cube. Yeah, I really really like this album. Um, I don't know what's been going on, but I've noticed on Amazon um, more like there was just a little brief little influx of Cool G Rap albums appearing on Amazon, and I also saw Road to the Riches for 6.99, and I bought it, but it ended up getting cancelled. So, and I think the copy that I ordered is now going to Jake McMahon. So I hope he enjoys it. But yeah, bummer that I didn't get that Road to the Riches, but I'm sure he'll dig it. And yeah, that sucks. But yeah, really happy to get Live and Let Die anyway. And Kyle, also known as Hip Hop Enthusiast, he got a copy of this as well, but I think he got the Traffic reissue. And, they were all 6.99 each, which is just like crazy. I'm really bummed about the Road to the Riches one because that goes for silly money. Like I went on Discogs today, and there only were like three sellers, and all going for crazy money. And yeah, Wanted Dead or Alive's not too bad. That's not nearly as expensive, but yeah. Um, yeah, next album, Hilt the Skelter Nocturnals came out in '96. This came out in '92. I don't think I said that. This came out in '92. Yeah, very good album. I've only listened to this one once because it's the most recent one I got. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Sort of dark, but it's not like aggressive. It's more sort of atmospheric and chill. Both Ruck and Rock, rest in peace to Ruck, also known as Sean Price. Um, passed away very suddenly last year. Um, I don't know what's going on these days with everyone dying. It's just crazy, with Prince just dying and stuff like that. It's just yeah, pretty crazy. But yeah, I really enjoyed this album. I think both Ruck and Rock are so very unique voices and very good chemistry together and stuff like that. And yeah, this is the first real project that I ever checked out from him. I checked out this album a while back on YouTube and added to my wish list and thought, yeah, I need to buy this at some point, and I eventually did. And I'll definitely check out like some of the other like affiliate albums like Smith and Wesson's The Shining and Black Moon Entered the Stage, all that stuff. I need to get all those sometime. But yeah, highly recommend this. Helter Skelter Nocturnal came out in '96. Also, this is another top-notch duo. We got Organized Confusion's second album, Stress, The Extinction Agenda, just making sure I get the title right. This came out in '94. This is their second album. And again, similar with the Nocturnal album, I heard this a while back as well, and I really wanted it, but it tends to go for quite high prices, and I ended up getting it for quite a good price. I paid about £11 for it. And yeah, I really, 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 really like this album. I liked it more than the Help the Skelter one. I think they're both dope, but I like this one more. I really liked Bring It On, just so nasty, like a really nasty sort of foreboding beat. You know what I mean? This is good, sort of grimy production, which is what I tend to like. And both Pharoah Monch and Prince Poe just kill it on the mic here. Really, really fantastic stuff. And they need to get their other releases at some point as well. So yeah, Organized Confusion, fantastic. And then the last one is one I've been meaning to get. Well, not meaning to get. It's one I've been trying to get forever, and I eventually gave up and trying to get a good price for it. But um, yeah, I basically just gave up on that. But I did get an original one, which is what I've wanted. It is Esham Dead Flowers. Came out in '96. And yeah, I love the song. I think it's fantastic. Not as good as like his darker, like his earlier stuff, which was darker. This album kind of sees him going more down that gangster route, that sort of mafioso rap thing, but which was very trendy at the time. But yeah, still has a good mix of like dark songs, though, like Silicone and Kilogram and stuff like that. It wasn't like a complete change. It actually was quite a smooth transition, in my opinion. Very well produced album. He produced most of it, and yeah, it's just really, really good. Generally considered to be his last great album, at least as a solo artist. And I tend to agree. I think Bruce Wayne is a pretty good album too, but I don't actually have it. That's kind of my main objective now is to get a copy of that. I'll be reviewing this soon. I've been trying to do a Repentance review. I don't know if the people watching this video care, but and I don't know if the people who watch my Esham reviews watch my pickup videos, but whatever. Yeah, I've been trying to do a Repentance review for ages, and I've been having a hard time getting it done because it's not a very good album, and I don't like listening to it. So, yeah, but I'll have no problem reviewing Death Stars anyway, and will review Repentance eventually. And yeah, eventually I can start reviewing other stuff. But yeah, that is all for this pickups video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like it was a bit, I don't know, a bit slow. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not as, I don't know, energetic as I tend to be. I don't know. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you guys like what I picked up. I'm pretty happy with all of it. And yeah, um, not buying as much at the moment, but I'm sort of concentrating on like more expensive stuff that I just really want. Like I really want that Bruce Wayne albums and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that. It's been quite hard because there's only one on Discogs and he's an American seller and he doesn't send anything to the UK, so it's a bit of a bummer. And I've been trying to talk to these Japanese guys on Amazon, and it's not that they're Japanese, it's just the fact that I'm trying to get them to tell me if it's the original copy and stuff like that, but then they come back and say, well, we need to contact our warehouse, and it's been a disaster really. So I'm getting nowhere with that. So yeah, just the communication between the seller and the supplier and me, it's all it's all not good. So anyway, enough talking about that. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably have even less CDs next week or whatever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it anyway, and I'll see you next time. Peace.